welcome to another episode of the Dorky Dunkleosteus. Today we're going to have a really cool episode. We're going to do something a little different. We are going to examine not one, but two of the Beasts of the Mesozoic Raptor series. So I have gray nestlings. These were both gifts given to me. Gray nestlings by my friend Taylor. And then this is a birthday gift. This is, Ornitholostes sylvani, painted as the Roadrunner from Looney Tunes. This was a gift from my good friend's long-distance boyfriend, Clive. Thank you so much. So we're going to be taking a look at these. The gray nestlings will be first. They are not based on any specific species or genus. They're just general raptors. So we're going to open them up. So the cool thing is the back actually has some beautiful painting, some beautiful box art on it. I love it, absolutely love it. The box has the nice clear front. Mine's a little dusty. I've had it for a while, so you can display them that way. It also has some concept art on the side panels as well, little drawings. They're really quite cute, and you can see in the back of the box you have that exact same painting again, but as the back piece. Put that on the floor there. Alrighty, so we have three little nestlings. They are gray from the Raptor series. These guys are 1/16 scale? I believe so. Let me check the box again. Yes, these are 1/6 scale. 1/6. It is... Yep, that's a 1/62. The 1/16th, I'm thinking of their new Tyrannosaur line that's coming out. That is a 1/6 scale. So I'm just going to pick the top guy at the front, at the very top, because he's kind of in a nice little position. Pops right out. They each have their own individual base, so you can display them. So we're just going to look at the first one. The molds are really similar for all three, with only small differences. So Beasts of the Mesozoic is really cool. These guys are committed to... open your mouth. Open your mouth again. These guys are committed to accurate paleo reconstruction in collectors' toys. So that's really cool. These things are actually really pretty accurate. Let me see if I can adjust my lights just a little bit. I'm trying something new. Okay. So here we have a raptor, little raptor baby. So he has jaw articulation, head articulation, wings articulate, both rotate and flap. His back legs, they rotate, or they move and they rotate, and his tail moves. And he has some body movement too. So he has, let's see, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then if you include the rotations, 9, 10, 11, 12, he's got 12 points of articulation. So this is a lot of posability for a little guy. He does have, these all do have little peg holes on their feet, so they will slip into their little bases. Come here. So if I take a base out, I can slip it right in to his foot peg. The base also articulates, so the peg itself actually does move. Come on, go in there. So this guy is a general running pose. So there we go. I haven't actually tried to put them in their bases yet. There we go. That's really nice. Wow, that is super, super nice. So he's completely balanced. He's in there nice and intact, so you can flick him around. The detail's really nice on the feathering. You can kind of tell. The detailing's really nice. You can see his individual little claws. You have the beginnings of primary feathers and secondary feathers and all that kind of fun stuff. The tail is very nicely. The tail actually itself bends, So it's got a little, so that would be like a 13th articulation because his tail bends. So it's really nice. Just gorgeous, gorgeous work. Do their tongues? No, so their tongues don't articulate. So these are based on general raptor hatchlings. We do have some non-adult raptor sequences, growth series rather. So they did a fantastic job with these guys. There's 3 of them to the pack. I absolutely love them. They're so freaking cute. You're gonna go back in your little box with your brothers and or sisters. They also have different colors for the hatchlings as well. How did you go in? Like that. Woo, sorry. That one likes to. This one's really cool because this one has a bent, like he can do curious face, or he can kind of look back. Curious face. Like I said, there are slightly different molds to each of the babies. Get back in there. This one has probably the most unique looking because he can kind of do the little the confused bird look, which is absolutely adorable. So he crouches, but his wings come out like that. He has some posability with his feet, even though he's crouched on his little nest. His tail is fully movable. And again, he has that jaw open and close. He has the neck, he has a body, and then his tail moves. So that's a really nice one. That's the middle boy, the middle child. Now if I can get him back in there. And then this one at the bottom of the container. And these are really well done. They're very nice and secure. This one is slightly different pose from the first. He's kind of a standing pose, as you can see. Kind of just, he's a standing proud. His wings are slightly more tucked, and his head's a little bit more tucked, so he can kind of look offended. Very cute, very adorable. So yeah, I love these ones. This was the first pack that I was given. And I generally prefer, I'm going to keep them generally in their box until I can get a nice little shadow box or something to put them in. So yeah, these are super, super cute. I love them. I love them, I love them, I love them. Beasts of the Mesozoic also has a Ceratopsian series. I have to sneeze. Oh, bless me. And they're coming out with a Tyrannosaur line as well. The Raptor series is the first one they've done. They've got a lot of different types of raptors, species and genuses. Close. And that's what we're going to go on to next. So that is this one. Roadrunner. So this is Ornitholotus. Gosh, I'm just cannot talk tonight. Ornitholeustes sylvani, or the lizard bird thief. So I'm actually going to take this little slider. So this is a collector's edition. I say collector's edition because this is the special paint job for this specific dinosaur. And again, this is a 1/6 action figure, they call them. So these guys aren't models. These are action figures. They have the posability. On the back, you can see is their checklist. Oops. I'm sorry. Other way. That's their checklist. They do have different mounts or different head pieces for each general raptor species. I believe the velociraptors have different paint jobs depending on species. Yeah. This is the deluxe checklist on the back. I will also link in the description the Beasts of the Mesozoic webpage where you can keep up to date with all of their stuff. They have great paleo artists. They've got Kickstarters going on. I'll link to their latest Kickstarter. So this is really, really quite cool. So I have this one right up in here. Boop, boop, there he is. The Roadrunner. So the reason my friend got me the Roadrunner is I love Roadrunner and Coyote. Grew up on Looney Tunes, the classic Looney Tunes, so thank you so much, Clyde. And thank you, Taylor, for giving me the babies. These are not cheap. The Raptor ones sit at about $50, including shipping, at least from some of the places, Big Bad Toy Store. The back of this box also has a nice little desert look with some Joshua trees, making it look like the cartoon. But not like cartoony, but actually like the American Southwest where Roadrunners are from. Alrighty. So, get him out of his little box. So yeah, these guys are not cheap, but the quality of both the figures, the artwork, and the detailing that has gone into them is, it makes up for the price. It really does. Like I said, these were all gifted to me. Thank you so much. Because I know these aren't cheap. I'm definitely hoping to get at least a couple of the Ceratopsians, if I can, because they're really cool. Alrighty, so he does come in 2 pieces, and he has extra parts. Gosh, I love him. I love him so much. His tongue actually is movable. So, you can see it against my finger, and his tongue will actually go up and down, so that's additional posing. He's very poseable. So he doesn't have the tail attached. The tail, just like the babies, is a wrapped wire in nice, very nicely done plastic, or softer plastic. Actually not too dissimilar to Godzilla tail here, except he's at the tip. He's plastic and he's mobile. This reminds me a lot of the of my 101 Dalmatian figures that I would get when I was little, and they had this. They were all made of this same kind of material. They were posable. So here we have it. So we have a ball joint there. So we have that. This tail is completely mobile. There's an additional joint. So tail is a ball joint. This is also a rotating ball joint. The legs are splay joints, rotating joints. We have a knee joint, we have an ankle joint, we have toe joints. Individual joint for the 3rd digit, which raises it up. So we have that nice little look of Raptor Claw. But you can also fling it down to pack him up, or if he's not in kill mode. The arms also are, so you have really nicely done digits. You have the wing feathers, which are beautifully done. Primaries, secondaries, covers, and you can tuck them up into perfect position as a tuck wing, just like the babies. The head also has a little, this crest actually does remove. Let me just, because he comes with an extra crest. Where is it? It's right here. Okay, so he comes with an extra crest. I haven't actually taken his crest off. And you know what? I'm not going to do that now. So you can replace the crest. He also has 2 extra toes. So we have, there's the extra crest to give him more of a cockatoo-like. And then we have the toes, which those look like slightly different. Yeah, they're not splayed. That's what it is. So these ones that he has currently are splayed. The extras are not splayed. So He's absolutely gorgeous. The detailing on him is fantastic. My only problem is that he's really thin. If you look at him length, from top or bottom down, he's very thin. Also, you can really see that pubic bone. Again, that's part of the nature of the beast, kind of. I'll adjust my lights again. You can't have it all. But for this guy, I am so happy. I absolutely love him. Admittedly, I've been looking forward to this one. If I didn't get him as a gift, I was gonna plunk down the money for him. It's an amazing series. I absolutely love it. Oh, and his, whoops, there goes his foot. So yeah, they just pop off on little pegs for his feetsies, his little toes. But his digits on his foot all move. You know, you can have that claw up in kill mode, which is awesome. I love these. I really do. The joints are a little tight, but I think that's just because of how it's made. They have support stands and everything. Okay, so here is the back. So he comes with a lovely little, very well done painted display. Very well painted, very well done. I actually really like that. Wow, that's really nice. And then it has this clear support structure, so that it can support him. So that's probably also the reason why he's not as, say, chunky as something, would be. He's absolutely gorgeous. I love him. I'm also really impressed with how good his mouth looks while closed. That is nice. He doesn't have an overbite. Like, the only thing is his jaw doesn't completely close, but that could be that his tongue is in the way. But that is nice. That is a very smooth closure. That's awesome. So, yeah, these are awesome. If you are looking for a gift for your dinosaur fanatic in your life, or if your kid is definitely looking for something, I'm still playing with him. If your kid is definitely, wow, look at the detail in his mouth alone. Like, that's a lot of work there. Oops, I'm moving it away from the camera. That's amazing work. Or if you have a kid who's looking to get into more serious collecting of figures that aren't like from Jurassic World or Jurassic Park, something that's a little cooler looking, a little bit more accurate. Beasts of the Mesozoic is amazing. Again, they come with a heftier price tag, but these guys do so much work. They do a lot of work in sculpting these individual parts. They do have kits too. They have a build a raptor or custom raptor kit where you can actually make your own raptor. It's completely white, it's completely primed, and you have different heads, different jaws, different tails, different feet, the same base body, but all of it is removable and stuff, because these are mostly ball joints, so they are made to come off if too much pressure is applied. So you're able to really customize your dino, and it's absolutely amazing. I think they also have, I know they've got the Raptor one, they may or may not have a Ceratopsian one. They've got a massive Ceratopsian line. I follow them on Facebook, and they do some amazing stuff. They post progress pictures, and they get some fantastic artists to do their artwork for their boxes, backgrounds, and even like collector cards. Like this guy, Roadrunner here, he's just gonna be my Roadrunner. He, you know what? Let me set you right there. You're not gonna stay. All right. Roadrunner actually does come with a collectible card. You can kind of see the corner of it right there. That's specific for the art box. And there's so many you can have. And a lot of times these will come together really nicely. Like, not that their bases come together, but you can have multiples. And it looks good together. It doesn't look like, oh, they're all from separate species. Like, they take into consideration, like, all the velociraptors, they have a base that looks very good together individually. They also have individual setups and play sets that you can get that are set up to put multiple individuals on and give it a fuller look. They have some amazing stuff. Again, all of that's going to be linked in the website, or in the description below. Sorry, I'm burping up my cereal. So yeah, these are awesome. I love these. The latest line that they're doing right now, they're doing a lot of work on, is actually their Tyrannosaur line. So they've got, I think that's what the Kickstarter is they're talking about the Tyrannosaur line. They're looking at 1/16 scale. So they'll be bigger than these guys. I believe the Ceratopsians are 1/6. They could be 1/16. I'm not sure. They generally try to keep at least part of them to the 1/6 line so that you can have scale representations that will look good together, like having packs of, raptors come in on a Ceratopsian and stuff like that. And then, of course, you have the bigger ones. I know there's one that's a 1/16 scale Rex figure that they want to do, and that will be Tyrannosaurus Rex. There's also some thoughts of doing Nanotyrannus, which is now just juvenile T-Rex, but they have it in quotes as Nanotyrannus. So this is an awesome line, awesome toy set. It's great for collectors, great for nerds, great as gifts. The price tag is worth it. For the customization that you can have in collecting specific ones. Like, I mean, this is a specific one that I really wanted because it's painted exactly like Roadrunner from Looney Tunes. But you can have more realistic ones. They have some amazing special edition ones that I don't think are available, or they were like Kickstarter available, of special paint jobs that were really kind of wild, and some other amazing things. So again, all that's going to be linked into the description below. I definitely recommend them. This is an amazing group of people who do this. They're fantastic. I absolutely love their work. They do a lot of work. They do a lot of good, too, for the paleontological community by having these accurate toys available for people to purchase, for collectors to purchase, and to also have them out for the public to take a look at and to enjoy them. I'm definitely looking into getting some more when I get some money. So yeah, it's a really cool set. Like they've got the Raptor series. That was their first series. They've got a Ceratopsian series. I think they've got some really awesome ones. They have the 2 species of Triceratops. They've got some other ones that they're working on their Facebook page. And then of course their Tyrannosaur series is their next one that they'll be doing. So I'm so excited. All right. So let's see. Plans for next week. I'll probably talk about Wonder Chicken. I know I said I was going to do that today. But I got distracted by this guy coming in the mail as my birthday present, as my early birthday present. So I'll do that. We'll go back to discussions. I may do more like toy reviews. Not just from Beasts of the Mesozoic, but other toy lines. Maybe take a look at some of the Jurassic Park toys or Jurassic World. Some of the other figures you can get, like there's a couple from, there's a German line, and I'm blanking on the name. Kind of stuff like that. Kind of just a fun talk a little bit about it, talk about how accurate they are, but honestly just kind of talking about their price points and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm already like planning on stop motion animation things with him. Stop that. I'm a giant child, and this right now is keeping me sane from quarantine. It's not fun, still going on. But you know, hey, you gotta find some things to keep you happy, and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, so please leave your comments down below in the description. In your comment sections, if you have any questions, leave them there too, or feel free to message me. I'm thinking we will move over to Twitch for our live streams because I'm having issues with YouTube. In that case, the Twitch will be from Kaiju Splotch. I will put a link in the description. There's nothing up there right now because that's generally what I use to like watch other streamers. I'm thinking this week we may do a proper live stream of Minecraft. Not necessarily drunk Minecraft, but I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air. Leave a suggestion. Hey, leave a suggestion down below if you have any suggestions for games this week. Either that or I'll just go back into Ark and continue on hunting those tech dinos. I'm so happy I've got two, and I need to get them all. I need all those Dinobots. So yeah, thank you again so much for joining me. Ring the bell. That way then you can get notified when we do upload new videos. Sorry that last week's was a day late. I thought I had it on the right date. I'm human. Subscribe, like. That's all information that lets me know you guys are enjoying yourselves. Also, when we do get... I may make a new Twitch page. I may make a new Twitch specific for the Dorky Dunk. I'm not sure yet. It depends on how well the Twitch one goes, or I'll just keep it as Kaiju Splotch. That's kind of how I'm known in fandoms and everything. It's kind of like my private thing, but you know, I don't have a problem with that because there's nothing on there right now. And anyway, thank you guys. Please stay safe, stay smart. I love you all, and remember to keep on digging, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.